No TLDR version this time, but the TLDR is that there will not be a beta this year. Project R.I.S.E will not have a beta playtest this year, 2025. What happened? Well, let's take a look. Hey everyone, bad news. After our latest team playtest and review last week, we've decided not to move forward with the planned barely beta on the 25th of November. The game isn't yet where it needs to be, even for a beta. We are really sorry about this. We know you were looking forward to getting back into the tower. Yes, but it's okay. It happens. Take your time, team. We're disappointed too. 10 months is a long time to go without showing off what we've been working on. But even though the team has worked really hard, we're not proud of the current build. Our team has always been comfortable with jank, bugs and general roughness if it meant getting the game into your hands. But even when it's been rough, we've always been proud of the game. Until now. So why cancel instead of delay? This isn't a case of a couple more weeks of bug fixing and it will be ready. There are some fundamental experience issues that we can't just paper over with hacks and quick fixes. We need time and space to do it properly to deliver on the value we and all of you see in the game. Next steps. There will be no playable this year. We need to sit down as a team and work out a new schedule that includes a lot more non-feature work, tools, pipelines, etc. before we can get back on a timeline toward a proper beta, not a barely beta, soft launch and beyond. I think the silver lining here is that not only will beta be smoother since anything that needs fixing will get worked on during this time, but also it may end up having more content than it was originally going to have. Hero-wise, neither P.E.K.K.A nor Hog Rider were going to be in beta. And feature-wise, one was probably going to be cut from beta, all because of priorities and lack of time. So now that they're going to be spending more time on it, maybe those things and others that we don't know of will be able to make it into the proper beta, whenever that is. Once again, we're really sorry for letting you down. I guess it's going to be more fruit bowls for the foreseeable future. Thanks, Ananas. Additionally to the blog post, 2 team members, a game designer and the game lead, were quite active this time answering questions, so here are some of those questions and answers. For the blog post itself, some people were thinking that Project R.I.S.E was getting cancelled, but the thing is, no, Project R.I.S.E is not getting cancelled, only the beta that we were getting at the end of the month is. Also, we're still getting a beta, we just don't know when it will be. The team wants it to be the best it can be, so it's going to take time. Some questions were more directed at the game itself, so they provided us with new information about it, such as the fact that the team has thought of an official name for the game. 4 bosses were planned for the playtest. The way of unlocking heroes has changed from alpha, and this last one is more of a what if situation. But here's a comment on whether Dragon Rider would come in as a playable character or enemy only. Someone mentioned a specific floor from the playtest that would spawn a lot of goblins, and I think they're referring to Goblin Grotto. It would spawn endless hordes of goblins, making it really hard to beat if you didn't just go straight to the exit. I thought it was a bug that resulted in this, but based on the response by the game designer, maybe it was intentional. Honestly, I kinda dug it as well, it was fun. Someone else suggested if the team could make a short video of how the game looks at the moment, and this is how the conversation went. It would be awesome for sure. Because of Moko's overhaul and the news we got last month about Squad Busters ceasing development, it's kind of difficult to not bring up those games when it comes to the decision the Project R.I.S.E team has made to cancel beta. Someone asked what the team learned from those situations, and the response was this. Well, we weren't on those teams, so I don't want to oversimplify any of the challenges they faced, or second guess their decisions. But I'm sure even the Squad Busters team will admit, Squad Busters went too fast, too soon. We like speed too, but part of learning from them is knowing when to back off the gas. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The last comment I'm sharing is by the game designer and it goes, gotta run, have a meeting to get to. One last time, we really are sorry we didn't manage to give you a beta this month. I know it's been a long time, I know it's frustrating, but know that every day we're doing our best to make this game everything you all want it to be. And that's it. To reiterate once again, there will be no beta this year. That said, the game is not cancelled, so do not fear. The game is not cancelled, the game is not dead, the game is not in danger or anything, it is simply just being worked on. The team planned to have a test for us to try out before the year ended, but things did not go as planned. So they're just going to keep working on the game so that they can deliver a more proper beta experience for everyone. There's also no new date for when beta will take place, so all we can do is wait patiently. Not sure how often we'll be getting sneak peeks after today, but I'll still be covering them when they happen. I know, not the happiest of updates, but the team is working hard, so let's support them. Alright everyone, have a good one.